Hello and welcome to another reading vlog. In this vlog I will be reading Hide by Kristen White. I saw Chelsea X Chill read this book and thought it would be interesting to read. So I do have it an in-person copy, but I am not in my dorm right now. So I'm borrowing it online from the library, which will also be easier to read because I will be traveling for debate this weekend. Okay, so I'm only on the second page, but I already love how the author describes things and the details that are put into things. I don't think I mentioned what the book is about. It's about this amusement park that's shut down and people go there to do a game of hide and seek, and it's like a deadly twist to it. Okay, so I just had a few comments to make. I'm still not super far into the book. This is reminding me of the Hunger Games. Now I know I'm obsessed with the Hunger Games, so I'll probably try to match it where I can, but it's these 14 people going to this island to play a game of hide and seek, and the winner wins the grand prize. And their host shows up, and it says, their hostess, a woman well past middle age with a jewel-toned pantsuit. And I was like, that's kind of like Effie Trinket. The next page, I could file into the bus quickly. So much to discuss, so much to prep, such a thrilling weekend ahead of them. So I found a random classroom at this university that we're debating at, and I am going to read. They were asking where they were. They're like, we can't tell you because in case we turn this into a show, we can't let it be given away until other people that will be on the show or competing in this contest. And Max was like, oh yes, I was definitely built for this. I'm used to not eating as much. I'm used to having very little. I'm used to being on the ground, etc., etc. So she is feeling pretty confident about it. It just furthers my understanding of it being kind of like the Hunger Games because they're being taken to a spa before they go play hide and seek for 7 days with 14 different people. And so it's like how when they go to Capitol, they're treated well, they get nice food for once, they get these fancy outfits, stay in entire fancy living quarters. Anyways, yeah, Hunger Games vibes again, once more. Mac and Ava are discussing how they think that people are going to start forming alliances. The game or anything hasn't begun yet, but they just got to the front of the amusement park and they're just talking in front of the gates. I just made it to day 1. I never questioned until now on who's going to be looking for them, like who's going to be the seeker, because all of them are supposed to hide, and I just never put it together to think about who would be the one to be finding them. Mac found her first hiding spot. So I just finished day 1 in the book. 2 people got out. The books were just throughout point of views throughout the days, I'm guessing, throughout the whole book. The main lady just said that 2 people get out per day. Hello! So midterms are thankfully over and I am home now for spring break, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the book. I am on day 2 of the hide and seek game out of 7. So I just finished day 3 and 4 in the book. 4 people got out, obviously, because 2 people get out each day, and it is getting a bit more interesting. Like they're going more into the background of the characters. I feel like I would like this book and feel closer to the characters if it was longer, because it's only like 200 pages long, so we don't have enough time to get really close to the characters and actually feel for them. So some of them feel a bit like, oh, look at me, when they might not like come off as that if you were closer to them. But anyways, it's getting really good. We're getting deeper into the game, obviously, and some of the players are starting to argue when they're back at base camp, and it's getting deeper, and people are getting more scared because they don't know what's going on. It is oddly super nice out today. It's 60 some degrees, so I am going to sit outside and hopefully get some of this book done. So I just had to come inside, but I just finished day 4, and it's getting real deep now, and more things are being uncovered. And there's this secret object that the person who's hosting it mentioned that you should find just for something extra, and someone has found that object, so a lot more has been uncovered, and just a whole bunch of stuff just went down at the end of 4. So it's definitely getting really cool, and I can't wait to read day 5. So I'm about halfway through of day 5, I believe it is, and I am indeed starting to like the book more. I'm liking it more and more as I get into it, which is really nice. A lot just keeps happening now, and it's getting really good. Hello, so it is a little bit later. I'm sorry about the bad lighting. It is nighttime and my ceiling light is on. I just realized why I figured earlier why I thought the characters were a bit like just very forward at things that they normally wouldn't be in books, is that because this book is so short, author feels like almost has to force these things out when they would just be normally slowly developed in a longer book. If any of that made sense. I'm still on day 5. Day 5 is super long. Glad I kept reading, because at first I was like, should I keep reading this book? Alright, so I just came inside because the mosquitoes were starting to come out, so, you know, I'm heading inside, so I'm a good bit by them. I'm going to continue reading, and I am currently making another cup of tea. Just finished day 5, so now I will be on, obviously, day 6. Day 5 was a whirlwind. A whole bunch happened on that day. Again, I won't say because this is a spoiler-free vlog. I'm excited to see what happens. Alright, so I just finished the book. I think I wrote it like 2.5, 2.75 stars, closer to probably 2.5. The beginning was real interesting, getting right into it, because I was like, this is exciting. And then the second quarter of it was like not good, but then it got better towards the second half of the middle of the book, and towards the end it kept getting better at the end. It's 236 pages. It took me longer than it usually to read a book of this size, because I kind of just wanted it to end, but it was okay. I don't think I would recommend it, but yeah, it was okay. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.